Hey everyone, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going to talk about solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, which is happening in this month, which is just a day before for the lunar eclipse, and next month, April, it's going to be solar eclipse. So I'm going to give like main 3 tips what you can do and what you can't do, and also what you need to take care of. And also solar eclipse also represents, it's a very good start for, it is going to give you a lot of beneficial more than disadvantage here. So let's go for the topic of today. So this lunar eclipse is going to be very much intense for all the 12 zodiacs and also the rising signs. So this is one of the 3 main things that you need to take care of for this 6 months. It's going to be 6 months for this lunar eclipse, and a solar eclipse effect is going to be in your life. So I will go through by the signs first so that you will have more understanding. And also the general thing that I would say is just be very careful at your workplace and also your speech, because Mercury is going to retrograde in the April. So this is going to be another major thing. So be careful with that. So let's go for the rising signs. So you can check out with your rising sign, your Mahadasha planet, and also with your moon sign. So you can check with these 3 things. So the first one is Aries rising sign, and this is happening in your 6th house, and this is going to affect your daily routine, your health, pet, and also your enemy at your workplace. So in this lunar eclipse, which is going to be between lunar and solar eclipse, it's going to be 16 days, 15 to 16 days. So be very careful at your workplace and with the speech that you are talking with your co-workers and everything, because if this is going to be in a harsh placement and you have a Rahu or Ketu in this placement in your ascendant, then be more extra careful with that, because whatever that you're going to say, it will be using against you. So be very careful with that Aries ascendant. And also your daily routine is going to be changed, and this is going to be changed for a good. Obviously within the solar eclipse, which is happening in April, this is going to bring a good effect in your life, but it is going to take time for you to really become, to make it routine, because adapting a routine is taking like 21 days. So it will take time for you to really change your routine and also your health. Be very careful with your health for Aries ascendant, and also be very specific with the food intake that you are taking at this time, because this can also affect your health and also can may happen. Oh my god, I'm literally blabbering before this Mercury retrograde is happening, but yeah. So you have to be very careful with the food poisoning, and also with the, don't take too much oily food. So that's for Aries ascendant. So next we are going for Taurus ascendant. This is going to be happening in the 5th house. 5th house is going to be very much a major events going to be happening if you are someone who are married, if you are in a relationship, even with the singles. But mostly this is for the people who are in a relationship. So be very practical with the romance side, especially at this time. You have to be very much specific whatever that you want, and you don't want your boundaries with your partner. You really have to voice out rather than keeping it within yourself for Taurus. And also creativity with good cause, which means for this time, at this moment, for Taurus ascendant people, if you're someone who are in the entertainment industry, or you are in a artist, you are in this type of working field, then this is the time that you have to be very much doing charity work with your creativity. For example, you are raising funds, all of this stuff, because at this moment, just only for entertainment, it's not going to be worth it for you. It is going to be very hard for you, for people to convince with your art, with your work. People may not recognize your work, and if you are just doing this for the art, then make sure you have a good moral values with it. So that is, it means with creativity, with good cause. And children, so be careful with the children. If you are having issues with your children, if they are being stubborn, if they are having hard time to cope up, just so you know, they themselves have their own placements going on in their chart and they are going through it. So as we are going through it, children's also going through it. So don't show your anger to the children, and also be very careful with your speech with the children. So that's for Taurus ascendant. So next is Gemini ascendant. This is going to be happening in your fourth house, which is home, your hometown. You will be away from your hometown, or your work will be required for you to travel out of your hometown. So this can be happening, and be careful with the traveling since Mercury is retrograding. So be very careful with that, and also with your mother's health and your own health, and be very specific with that. And please very specific with your food intake, and also the multivitamins, whatever that you're taking. Be very specific. Don't it may can get overdose or something just like that. So be very careful with that. And also this can also affect your own health and also your workspace issues, since fourth house is directly 10th. It's looking at 10th, which is your own workspace. So if your health is getting affected, it will directly affect your work as well. So be very careful with that for Gemini ascendant. So that's all. So next we are going for the Cancer. So for the Cancer ascendant, this is going to be happening in your third house, and this is all about your self-esteem, self-identity crisis. So this is the time that you may lose your self-identity. You may feel like you don't even know who you are, or you feel like whatever effort that you are putting, it's not having any fruit or any kind of recognition, any kind of you don't find any kind of benefit from it. No, it's actually, you will find the benefit after the solar eclipse. So be patient until that time. And also you have to do more hard work right now. If you are putting like 10% right now, and so now you have to add more, another 20%, another 30%, another 50%, or another 100% for your work. So another thing is your passive income, whatever that you are starting right now for Cancer people, it will actually benefit after the solar eclipse, which is next month. So don't give up, do your work and put your efforts. Whatever it is, you will get the fruit of your labor, which is after April, after the solar eclipse. You will definitely see that. So that's for Cancer ascendant. Next one is Leo. So for Leo ascendant, this is going to be happening in your second house, and this is a major transformation of finance. So be very careful with whatever that you are investing right now, whatever that money you are investing in your work, or in some kind of be very specific. Or for now, don't invest any kind of crypto or something just like this. Better to do your hard work and just focus on your work, rather than putting money into something that you don't even know, which is a fluctuation can happen. So be very careful with that, and also be aware about your property and agreement documents. Be very careful with that, especially Mercury is going to be retrograde. So you just read out and then sign it out. So next is your communication skills need to brush up. For Leo ascendant people, you really need to brush up your communication skills with everyone. Make sure don't use any harsh words, and also respect everyone regardless of gender. So that's for Leo ascendant. So next is Virgo. So next, Virgo, this is going to be happening in the first house itself. So overall personality change, transformation will be happening. Your entire personality is going to be changing, and also your life path, your goals may change as well. So there is a major changes coming up for you. And also this is also going to be new perspective and ideas about life. So whatever that you have lived your life so far, now it's going to be changing, something that you never thought is going to be changing. So that's for Virgo ascendant. So next is Libra ascendant. This is going to be happening in your 12th house. So 12th house is all about spiritual journey, and also be very careful with the fake gurus and someone that you don't want to believe anyone blindly right now, especially in a spiritual field. So be very careful with that, and also be aware of black magic, and also avoid long distance travel. If you can change that, make sure you change it after the solar eclipse or after May, after Jupiter transit, so it will be beneficial for you. So apart from that, try to avoid it, any kind of a long distance. If you can avoid. If you can't avoid, then make sure you listen to Hanuman Chalisa, and also be Sukracharya mantra and listen to that. So at least that will help you. And the next one is don't follow any remedy blindly, and also don't follow any spiritual videos that you are getting in the recommendations. Don't follow it blindly, as that can give you bad result as for now for Libra people. So that's for Libra. So next one is Scorpio, Scorpio Ascendant. This is going to be happening in your 11th house, and this is all about detox about your social circle, especially Saturn also looking at your 10th house, which is directional strength is happening. So obviously, so much your job may change. You will have your entire job, something that you used to do, you may don't find any kind of interest at this moment, and also you will reduce so many friends circle within the circle. You may just have one or two friends right now. So this is one of the very deep detox will happen in your social circle, in your in your network circle. There will be a lot of changes coming up, and also new source of income, and also passive income will definitely rise after the solar eclipse. So Scorpio people, make sure you are doing your hard work now, because your fruit, your labor of your fruit is coming up. So don't give up. Make sure you are doing your hard work, and also don't believe anyone blindly as well. This is the time that you have to put your own effort rather than trusting your social circle, because they there will be help, of course, your best friends, your family, there will be help, but this is all about your own hard work at this point. So that's for Scorpio. The next one is Sagittarius. This is going to be happening in your 10th house, and this is all about transformation in your career, and also transformation in your own family, because 10th house is directly fourth. So this is all about your career, where you may have change of career, change of completely different field. So think about it and then do the change. Don't blindly do it. That so next is also social circle intensely upgrading. If you see the for the Scorpio, there will be detox, but for Sagittarius this is going to be upgrade. So you may get to know a lot of people at this time, and a lot of new network circle will be upgrading for you for Sagittarius. And also your public image will have a major transformation right now, due to your hard work, due to your public image, or you are someone in a media field, or in some kind of in front of the camera, then you will see the changes. For good or bad, we never know. You have to see your own chart. But overall, I would say this is a very good transit for Sagittarius. So next one is Capricorn, which is it is going to be happening in your 9th house. And this is you have to be very extra careful with your education for students. So be very careful with your education, with your exams and everything. Make sure you are really putting your effort, and also put more time and effort into your education and your studies. So, and as also don't disrespect gurus or teachers. Read more books and deep research before share it with others. So for Capricorn, this is the time that you need to be very much specific of the information that you are sharing with others. Even though you are sharing with your friends through the WhatsApp or with the social media, be very careful. Make sure you are doing your research and then you are sharing it with others, because this is the time that we have to be very careful with the information that we are giving, because this can mislead others. And also there's tons of fake news can coming up at this time, just within the lunar and solar eclipse you will see it, because the illusion will be break at this time. After the solar eclipse you will see a lot of truth will coming up. But for the Capricorn people, this is the time that you need to do a lot of research and then share it with others, and also be very much respectful with everyone regardless of gender, and don't disrespect any gurus or any kind of teachers at this time. And even though you are in anger, try to minimalize not using any kind of harsh words, especially Mercury is going to retrograde. So yeah, that's for Capricorn. So next one is Aquarius. This is going to be happening in the 8th house. So 8th house, obviously we all know it's a sudden events, and there will be a lot of up and down in your financial situation, so be very careful with that. And also avoid addiction issues, because that will definitely ruin your life. So try to avoid that, and also don't get into the addictions, any kind of alcohol or any kind of certain type of things that we don't really want to involve. So be very careful with that. And also be very specific with whatever financial decision that you are taking, because at this time this may not really be helpful for you. So take some time. If possible, you can really move it to May, then it will be very much beneficial for you. So, and also sudden events, I would say sudden events, something that you never expected, also can be happen. So Aquarius, be very careful with that. And also, since Saturn is also in Aquarius, so this can be everything about your hard work, and also he will test you a lot at this time. So that's for Aquarius. So the last one is Pisces, which is happening in your 7th house. This is all about relationship, boundaries, social image. Be aware of enemies, and also be very specific with your social circles at this time. And also don't be harsh with your partner, with the partnership that you are having. If you are married, then be tolerate and have that understanding. If you have any kind of issues, then sit and talk with your partner rather than keeping it silent or giving them silent treatment. It's not gonna really helpful at this time. So we have that understanding and talk with your partner. Obviously it's going to be helpful at this time for Pisces. And also if you are having any kind of a financial issue, make sure you're talking with your partner. And also this can represent your public image, so be very careful whatever that you are sharing with the public, and how you are showing up in front of the public, or you're going out. Make sure you're dressing up and put some effort into it. And also if you have any kind of issue at the workplace, it will be resolved by the May when Jupiter's transit. Jupiter transit is really very good for all the zodiacs. So for now, try to go through this April now. We just have only 1 month to go. So I just wish you all the best. So that's for all. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because that helps me a lot. And thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.